XYXYO, everywhere I go, XYXYO.
All right, everybody. Welcome back for another one. And I wanted to start this video off acknowledging that I lied yesterday. So it is important to pay attention to the news right now, but only some pieces, right? I just don't see it necessary to keep researching partnerships and little things like this. I think we've really moved past that stage, in my opinion. We are moving on to mass adoption, right? So I think that these main crypto projects have already really established themselves as going to be part of this new enterprise solution. So, but one thing that is important, so basically we heard about Coinbase's IPO is going to happen officially April 14th, so that's coming next week. I never really talked about it though, so I want to do that today. All right, so to start things off, Coinbase estimates Q1 revenue jumped ninefold to about 1.8 billion ahead of public market debut. So, in preparation for its debut on the Nasdaq next week, cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase said on Tuesday that first quarter revenue climbed about ninefold from last year, driven by a historic rally in the price of Bitcoin, right? Revenue in the period jumped to about 1.8 billion from 190.6 million in the same quarter a year earlier, Coinbase said in a press release, adding that the results are preliminary and unaudited. Net income grew between 730 million and 800 million from 31.9 million a year ago. Coinbase said it has 56 million verified users. Coinbase is poised to become the latest tech company to hit the market with a massive valuation, capitalizing on continued growth in the sector despite broader economic struggles caused by the pandemic. Trading on the private market has valued the company at 68 billion, a number that swells to about 100 billion when factoring in a fully diluted share count. That's all I got here for you guys as far as this article is concerned. It's just nuts, all right? So basically, Coinbase, in my eyes, is NASDAQ 2.0, all right? NASDAQ basically started this whole process of being able to trade electronically with stocks, right? Well, now Coinbase is the new asset class main trading platform, right? And it's no coincidence, right? So they're doing massive amounts in revenue now, all right? But like I try to tell people, when you examine the world's largest IPOs, this article specifically is adjusted for inflation, you can see that none of them even compare to Coinbase, right? So, well, maybe now with all this Fed printing, but that's a different subject. All right, so the one last year, Ant Group, which is going to be 34.5 billion in valuation, was basically blocked by the Chinese government. They canceled that one, dropped the hammer. No, you're not doing that. But even then, that would have been the largest one in existence, right? But Coinbase is going to be double that, right? And then going down the list, Saudi Aramco was the most recent, and that was at 26 billion. So you get it, right? My point being, Coinbase is going to IPO at massive valuations. Right. People who are not already attracted to crypto in the mainstream investing world will become attracted to crypto. Right. You're going to have financial advisors having to answer questions to their clients. What is this Coinbase? Why is it 68 billion? Why don't I have any? Why didn't I have any? How do I capitalize? All right. It goes down the list from top to bottom. Everyone's going to want to participate. And my point with all this is that Coinbase is going to have eyes on it, right? So what does that tell you, right? Well, we are entering this alt season, as I've showed you. TA clearly doesn't work because I was speaking about this being a resistance area. We broke above it, came back, and it just magically retested it for support and found it there. But TA doesn't work. Sarcasm. Anyway, like I said, broke above 44%, retested it for support, and I expect to see this continue up. The next level to take out will be 50%, and I think altcoins will continue to run against Bitcoin. All right. And with that being said, was my point, who cares? Well, all eyes on Coinbase, right? What are the tradable assets on Coinbase? People are going to go through this entire process that are new to the market. Coinbase is going to be their entry point. Specifically in the United States, there's not many other exchanges available. Well, they're going to come over here and start looking for what crypto can they buy. What do the new people do? They come and they start looking for what is the cheapest thing. That's it. For whatever reason, they're not applying any market cap logic or anything like that. Just what can I buy the most of? Period. All right. So, not saying these larger ones won't grow, but I'm saying there will be new people coming to this market and they're going to be looking for things they can buy the most of. All right. So anything that falls in that category might pump just a tad bit more than the other stuff. We will see, but I think you could seriously build a Coinbase portfolio right now and just forget about it. And at the end of the year, I bet you would have done really well. Okay, not financial advice, just saying. All right, and another thing that happened today. 1inch, Engine Coin, NKN, and Origin token are all launching on Coinbase Pro. All right, this just came out a few hours ago that they announced this, and so basically, all these crypto are coming to Coinbase Pro. Well, what was the last thing they did? Right. So, just a year or month ago, March 9th, they announced Polygon, Scale, and SushiSwap. So all three of those were picked out to go on the Coinbase as well. Well, what do these three have in common with these four? Right. There's this thing, if you don't know, called Coinbase Custody. And if you come over to the assets page, you will find yourself that when all of these were listed, Matic, Scale, and Sushi, they were all on Coinbase Custody. Well, today, what do all these have in common? Well, everything except for 1inch, Engine, NKN, and Origin are all on Coinbase Custody. Who cares, right? Unless you are picking up what I'm putting down. If you find something on Coinbase Custody that hasn't been listed on Coinbase Pro or Coinbase yet, what do you think is going to happen? Chances are they're already working on all these projects to get them cleared with regulators to list them on the exchange. Why? Well, these are their institutional clients. So their institutional clients are buying all this crypto in other locations, and then they're saying, hey, Coinbase Custody, can you hold it here? Or some of them are selling to other institutional investors, Coinbase being the custody solution for that. But anyway, they all need a place to unload their crypto as well whenever they intend to make money, right? They're not buying to not sell. They're buying it because they plan to sell it later on. Well, guess what? Coinbase is going to be that liquidity provider for them and going to put it on Coinbase Pro and Coinbase, and then all the other exchanges will probably list them if they don't have them anyway. All right, so I'm just giving you a little cheat sheet. I would not be surprised to see all of these end up on Coinbase at some point very soon. All right, just saying. I mean, you've seen it happen over and over. Numeraire, that one was here before Coinbase. Band, I believe, was, and so on. All right, you get it. This is a good place to come and look. And another great starting point is the World Economic Forum. Right, so if you come right over to their page and look at their partners, if you're confused as to which cryptos might end up playing a role in the future, well, sometimes I think people think too hard about this stuff. It's going to be hard to compete with the projects that are partnered with the people that make all the rules and have all the money. All right. Well, the only one that I can find on the partners page that is a specific crypto company is going to be Consensus and Ripple. All right, you can see Ripple is right here as a partner. So no, the SEC stuff is just BS to keep you out of the investment. As you can see here, Coinbase didn't delist from their institutional guys their XRP. It's still right there ready for them to buy and hold. Well, Another thing I found interesting about this Coinbase Custody, though, is there's no Cardano, which I find very strange. Watch. No Cardano, right? So I don't have any Cardano. I never really have cared to. I feel like it's still overvalued, personally speaking, for what it does. Also weird that it's not on Coinbase Custody. But anyway, that's off topic. So there's very few in here. Consensus, which is the Ethereum development company, basically, and then Ripple. Okay, and then they have added a few over here on their global innovators page. I noticed just today that Algorand is on with the global innovators with the World Economic Forum when they did not used to be. Right, so here they are. Why did they get added? I did not see that before. It might have been, but I doubt it. And also, I didn't see anything in the news about it when I searched for it. All right, but there are a few in here. Chainalysis, I think those are the ones that are going to find out where you're laundering your money. And then Consensus, that's Ethereum. Diginex. So a couple people in the Discord have been trying to figure out what traditional financial markets you can use to buy crypto-related stocks, right? Or sorry, what stocks can you find on traditional markets? So Diginex, for those of you concerned with that, looks to be a potential crypto-related company to research. All right. Anyways, Elastos, this is also in here. And FOMOPay, that one sounds like it's crypto-related just by the word. I'm not going to dig into it. Hedera Hashgraph, still here. Right? What else do we got? Another new one I noticed, Orbs. Orbs is over here on the World Economic Forum. Well, where else is Orbs? Orbs is right over here on Coinbase Custody. Think they're all connected? Maybe. Doing planning behind the scenes? Potentially. QuantStamp. That one's also on here. And I believe that covers it for the crypto project. So it's very slim pickings between what actually gets on this world stage level. All right. So I just wanted to point out a couple things that I found interesting for you guys. I really think that you do not need to overthink this. If you're new and you're buying literally crap that no one has ever heard of, whenever you could just pick through some good quality stuff that's going to be on Coinbase Custody, Coinbase, or World Economic Forum, you might want to choose option B instead of A. Just saying. Other than that, if you would like to keep up with this chat I'm talking about, all of this information has been shared in the Discord before I made this video. So the link to my Discord is in the description below. It's part of my Patreon group. In that, you can also get access to my day-to-day trade updates when I do make a trade, and also my portfolio updates. All right, so if you want to check that out, link is in the description. All right, that should do it for this one. As always, please like and subscribe, share with your friends and family, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.
Don't know that though, that's why XYO. Everywhere I go, that's why XYO. I got my bands up, 100 grand up. See my crypto, that's why XYO. Don't know that though, that's why XYO. Everywhere I go, that's why XYO. I got my bands up, 100 grand up. See my crypto,
People are free. Might have heard of Bitcoin, is that is why I triple up, I flip coins everywhere I go. On the block you maintain for a chain or two. My blockchain got me jumping like a kangaroo.